Hey guys, it's Wart. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be playing some more Minecraft. Of course, we are in episode 27. I want to say it's 27, 28. I don't know exactly. If you guys missed the last episode, I recommend checking it out. Spoilers, this is what we did. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and that is basically all we did in version 1.1. Yes, that was the big update of last episode. If you guys are unaware, then this is the series that I'm going through basically every major release of Minecraft. Now we're in the full release portion of Minecraft's history, and basically every single release is a pretty big deal with a lot of cool stuff. It becomes like titled updates and things like that. However, version 1.1 really wasn't that big of a deal. Also, I finished this farm, I think, off camera, so I just wanted to see if it was working. And yeah, it is. Now we have a little pumpkin farm, so that's really nice. Just kidding. I think it broke. As you can see behind, yeah, all these seeds unplanted. And I think that's because... Did this turn to ice? I don't know why these unplanted. I'll be honest. It's weird. So, oops, I guess the farm doesn't really work, but that's okay because we are actually doing a lot. As you could see in my inventory, today we have a lot on our agenda. We are leaving version 1.1. Yes, as I was saying, it's not that big of an update. Yeah, really the music discs were the only thing notable in that update, and also like the super flat worlds and stuff, but obviously it doesn't affect our survival world here. Now we have a big update. Now we are going on to the jungle update. Now it's not actually officially called the jungle update, but it adds the jungle biome, and it's kind of a big deal. The first major big biome added to the game. It's also kind of a nostalgic update as well, because I remember, you know, watching like snapshot videos of this update when it was in its pre-release form and actually getting hyped for the update. One of the first updates I followed along with, like, oh my god, what's coming? Jungle biome, that sounds so cool. I can't wait for it to come out. And now we're gotten to that point in the series, which is pretty cool. So you might be wondering what I'm doing over here. Also, maybe why my inventory is an absolute mess. We have a couple things planned. Of course, we are not quite updated to version 1.2. But there's a couple things I went ahead and listed out all the new things in 1.2 so I know. And one of the things is it said you can no longer place saddles on baby pigs. I didn't know you could place saddles on baby pigs. So I'm over here now, and we're going to go ahead and do just that. So you've been chosen. You sure can. Can you ride it? You can ride a baby pig. This is incredible. Where am I at? Look at this. You can actually ride a baby pig. I'm pretty sure this is a very, very rare sight, but yes, you can ride a baby pig, and I had no idea this was in the game ever. Maybe you guys did. I can't control it. There's no carrot on the stick or anything like that, so a little unfortunate there. But it is still really cool, and apparently this guy like won't get deleted or something, even though, you know, you can't do the saddle anymore. Apparently it's just like he's just going to be like that forever, which is incredible. So there we go. We have the saddle on the baby pig. Probably should have done like that guy because he's like standing out to the side. Another thing that's going to happen in this update is it says that now snow golems will melt in the nether, which is interesting. I didn't realize they wouldn't melt in the nether, or I never really considered the mixture of snow golems and nether before. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our nether area here, and we're going to build a snow golem. Just because. We're going to see what exactly happens. So obviously he's probably going to be fine. We're just going to plop him down. There he is. And yeah, that's totally why I got the pumpkins earlier from my farm. Yep, I was definitely planning ahead. There he is. He actually doesn't... Is he dying? Okay, well, okay. Okay, attempt number 2 is going to go like this. There we go. We have our snowman, and there's no visible fire around, so he's chilling right now. What I'm going to go ahead and do is leave and update my game. So yeah, we're in version 1.1. I'm gonna go out of the nether. No, I'm just going to do it from here. Why not? Why can't I update in the nether? That should be perfectly fine. So here we are now in version 1.2.5. Now I got to explain something really, really quick. Originally, what my thought was going to be going into this update and most other future updates is that I'm going to go from version like 1.1 to the first version of 1.2, 1.2 straight into 1.3, and then all the later updates that come, additions to the 1.2 update, like 1.2.1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, would be included when I update into 1.3, and we get the raw form of version 1.2. However, I started to try to play version 1.2, and the game just could not go full screen at all. Like, it just was not working, and eventually it fixed by going to version 1.2.5. So that jumps a couple updates. Really, the only thing it actually adds on top of the main jungle stuff is the different colored spruce logs and birch logs and jungle logs. Before, it was all just the same, you know, oak logs. So now we have different colored logs in the game, and a couple other little things like that. So a couple other small little changes that we have here, but nothing really too crazy. But what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to jump into world 1. So I did some tests into a new world and the mushroom biome world, but the rest of these here need to be converted. So let's just go ahead and convert them into the new form. Once we do this, we can no longer go back into the old version of the world. So we're going to chill and see if this goes well. So yeah, we're just going to sit back and see how this goes. Oh, okay. So we are in, and that took a concerning amount of... There he goes. Okay. So he just deletes. He just completely poofed up and away. Yeah. Kind of anticlimactic there, but there he goes. Is my render distance drawn down a little bit now for some reason? Far. No, it seems like I can't see as far now. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, here we are now in version 1.2.5, like I said, and really nothing's going to be noticeable, changed, anything like that right away. The couple things, except for, that guy melted. The big things in this update is the jungle. Of course, I've said it like 20 times, but that is also the objective of today's episode. We're going to be attempting to go find said jungle. And originally my thought was I was going to do it in the nether. Just build a tunnel out, get out of my portal, and see if we're near a jungle at all. But I'm also like, you know what? Why don't we just go on land? And there we go. This guy is still kicking, and he is writable. Should I see if I can put one on another thing? Attempt number 2 with the saddle pigs, and it looks like no, you can no longer do it. So I'm really glad we did that. Now we have this dude who's going to be like kind of a rare sight for most Minecraft worlds to get a baby pig with a saddle on it. Yeah, definitely not a common thing. And one other really exciting thing that we have here, do we have no like raw meat? Whatever, I'll use the good stuff. Who cares? Okay. One other really cool, exciting thing that we have in this update is actually wolf dog breeding. So now Cookie and Raisin can finally show their true love for each other, and they can have themselves a baby puppy. This is very exciting. I'm not going to watch this. That's weird. Also, why are my doors like broken? Okay, I don't know why this did that to the doors, but now we have a little baby puppy. Oh my god, that thing is adorable. And I should have thought of a name before, doing this. What should we name this guy? How about Chip? Yeah, Cookie and Raisin and Chip. Just it all kind of makes sense. We have a theme going here. But yeah, now we have Chip here, who is just absolutely adorable. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So yeah, that is just wonderful, wonderful stuff. Also, there's some changes to the villages. Excuse me, doors. The big change to villages, well, there's a couple. One of them is that now villagers can breed as well. However, I don't, give them 2 pieces of pork and they start, breeding in front of my eyes. They just start doing it. I shouldn't have said it like that. They start reproducing. I'm struggling to find the right words to keep it all family friendly. But yeah, I was hoping to see a little baby villager running around. I don't know if it'll pop up here. There's also, unfortunately, another big change I'm not a big fan of, and that is that zombie hordes will now appear in villages and attack the villagers and try to kill them. I hate that. I really, really do. I wish that wasn't a thing. Also, the doors are all missing. Were they always missing doors? I really don't know. I don't like trying to defend the villages. That's not my job. I think that's kind of annoying, but whatever. We should leave this area before it is nighttime. And honestly, I think we're ready to go. Oh, yeah, also, of course, the wood. I will show you guys really, really quick. This could be interesting. Actually, I'm going to go next to a crafting table because I want to try a couple things here. This is a huge deal to me, and I think you guys kind of understand why. Oh my god. Finally, we have different colors of wood. Wooden planks are now different. They all say wooden planks still. So I am curious is if they can mix together to make, oh, they totally can. That is so cool. So they can all just be used as, wooden planks. They all have the same ID or something like that. I don't know how it works, but that is really nice to see. Let's go ahead and, of course, check out what these guys look like in the overworld. I am so happy these blocks finally exist. I love them. I love them so much. They can add so much variety to builds and stuff. I would assume so, but let's go ahead and see, can we make stairs and slabs and things like that with them? No, interestingly enough, we cannot. So it actually just makes wooden stairs. Are they actually wooden stairs? Yes. That is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Okay, so interesting stuff all around, but it's something. We actually have something with some block variety, which is very, very nice. I don't need these stairs. Actually, don't need any of these things. They're all going to go in there. And what we're doing right now is we're setting sail. Yep, we're going off on a little bit of adventure. We are going to find ourselves a jungle biome. Now, I'm actually thinking of moving. I don't know if this is a great idea because we've spent a lot of time working on the Victoria Mansion, and I love that base. I absolutely love the base that we're leaving right now. Like I said, we've spent a lot of time on it. However, I also kind of want to start building again, build a new structure, build a new base, and a jungle base would be a really fun build to do, and just a little nice move out to somewhere else could be interesting. Of course, there's no, ooh, whoa, I'm doing something crazy. There's no new stuff, as in like new ores or caves to find. Unfortunately, I think that would have been super, super cool if emeralds were included in this update as well, but they're not. They're included in version 1.3. So the next version adds emeralds, so I'm gonna have to go out from the jungle biome somewhere else, spawn some new terrain, find emeralds, and then go on from there. So that's a little annoying, I won't lie. Kind of wish it was all included in one update. Also, there's no jungle fortresses, which is another like upsetting thing. I wish that there was jungle, what are they, fortresses? What are they called? Yeah, jungle like dungeons and stuff to explore as well, but there's not. So the idea of today's episode is going to be setting sail, trying to find a jungle. And like I said, the original thought was I was going to do this in the nether, try to pop up, but I think it'd be cool if we just sail out for a bit and see if we can stumble upon one. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, there's a lot of ocean. There is no way. There is no way I am just so blessed. I am a blessed person right now. That is insane to me. I was just saying, like, is this going to be like a really bad idea? Is this going to take forever? There's a jungle tree. I don't see a big jungle. I'm hoping it spawns in right there. But I mean, like, there you go. There's proof the jungle does in fact exist. I did not go far at all. I literally didn't do a single cut in the video, and we are at a jungle. That is crazy. And let's see again. Oh, whoa, we're doing some weird things with our world here, aren't we? Wow, we sure are doing some weird things in our world. Okay, this is an interesting site. This is not really what I expected. Okay, well, let's go to bed really quick just so I can, kind of process this a little bit easier. What on earth I am possibly looking at. So yeah, here is the jungle logs and things like that. Wow, and also they added it so vines are now climbable. I don't know if you guys knew, but vines weren't actually climbable in the last version, so that made that getting up here really, really easily. So yeah, they had vines. They were added with the swamp update, but you just couldn't climb them, which is really weird to me because I'm so used to actually climbing vines. But now we can do what I'm used to, which is climbing vines. And let me in here. There you go. Very, very strange. And this is our very first piece of jungle wood as well, which is interesting. It's just called wood still. And jungle leaves and everything like that. I guess we should probably try to get like some saplings or something, if anything else. But not exactly what I expected to stumble upon. Of course, our world is very weird because it's a lot of versions being mixed together. So I should have expected something like this could happen, but I didn't. I'll just be honest, I really didn't think that this was going to be the scenario I was going to stumble upon. So let me try to get some jungle saplings at least. Let me also just check this out. So here is the jungle wood. I really like jungle wood as well. I'm a big fan of this one, the orange kind of look. I like all the different wood variants. I think they did a great job with them all. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to get a sapling really quick. Ah, there we go. Okay, finally. That took a little bit of time, but we did find ourselves at least one sapling, which is nice. So now we have, an infinite pool of these jungle trees, if nothing else. But what I still want to do is go... Okay, whatever, I'm leaving that. Where I want to go out and find, like, an actual jungle. This was a nice little tease, but it's not much. Okay, so goodbye, little small jungle. I can't believe I can, like, crouch while in the boat. I don't know if that's, like, most Minecraft versions you can do that or not. I don't really know. But yeah, interesting. All right, so now we are setting out to try to find a jungle. One thing I do know about current Minecraft world generation is that, unfortunately, oceans are massive. I don't know why they did this, but they made the oceans just absolutely gigantic and laggy, because I guess I'm spawning some new chunks and stuff, and it sucks, but... whatever, we're gonna have to live with it. So hopefully, we can find some land. It looks like it's kind of curving up right now. Hopefully it is, maybe not. Hopefully we find some land sooner rather than later, though. Okay, oh man, okay, so I saw vines and stuff, and I was hoping it was a jungle. Looks like it's just a swamp, though. But we're gonna keep heading this way, and maybe we have better luck on land. Also, yeah, I brought these potions of swiftness for... when we're... Oh, what just happened? I brought the potions of swiftness for when we're exploring on land, but I don't know if they're actually going to work when we're on the boat. So we're going to see if that affects the boat at all. I don't think it would. I don't think it does from my 2 seconds of riding on the boat. And, I hate the lily pads. They always break my boats. It's super annoying, but whatever. Aha! Okay, now I think this looks pretty promising if you ask me. That looks like more of a jungle down that way, which is very, very exciting. And yeah, this is also just a lot of new terrain and land and everything, which is very, very cool. So hopefully this is more of a jungle. Don't want to get my hopes up too high because the last thing was seemingly really promising and then it wasn't all that crazy. So yeah, maybe this is a little bit better. Another ravine. I feel like I haven't seen a ravine in forever. I guess in the mines I see a lot of them. But okay, so I'm seeing some jungle looking stuff. Let's go ahead and maybe get over there and see how it all looks. Oh, this is looking way more promising than the last little jungle thing we saw here. Oh yeah, now we're getting to experience an actual jungle. And I don't know if I've even said it yet. I love the jungle biomes. I know they are so hated. So many people are not fans of jungle biomes at all. I completely disagree. I really, really like them for a couple different reasons. One, it's just, you know, one of the first cool... What am I looking for right now? I don't really know. One of the first cool big biome additions and updates and everything like that. See, look at this. It's just so thick of, you know, forestry and leaves and everything. And also, that's like I was saying, I just love the colors of the jungle biome. It is so vibrant and green, which is my favorite color. Fun fact, I don't know if I've ever said that before, but my favorite color, green, and it's such a vibrant, nice, earthy green, and it's just such a cool environment. Of course, I do get the problems people have with jungle biomes. People hate traversing them. And I get that, but it's also kind of fun. Look at this thing. Oh, I love the jungle biome. It is so fun. I remember actually one of my first worlds I really committed to and did a lot in Minecraft. Like, I played alphas and beta versions, but one of the very first worlds I like grinded out for a lot of stuff was one I lived in, like in a jungle tree house. Also, we have not really discussed what kind of house I'm going to be making in the jungle. You know, of course, the obvious guess is going to be what I just said, a jungle tree house. Can we jump into that vine? Oh, I just love the jungle. It's so cool. Yeah, the obvious guess would be something like a tree house. Just in one of these big trees, build a little house, a way to get up and down. You could just climb the vines or something. Just very easy, quick exploration like that. However, I've also seen a design by someone else I've used designs from before in the past. Someone that is a voxel artist, which voxel art is not Minecraft related necessarily, but it's a blocky form of kind of just creating art. And they have some really cool designs. And one of them I said, that would look awesome in a Minecraft jungle. And that's something I might try to do. Again, the easy out would just be like a treehouse kind of thing. I say easy out as if it's like not impressive to make a treehouse or anything like that. I think a treehouse would be a pretty fun little challenge to try to do myself. Maybe I'll have a treehouse in here somewhere. But I'm looking like right in this area here. Kind of want to be in a corner between some jungle area and like a mountain. And I think that's kind of what I'm looking for, is something like this. Maybe something else like in that corner over there. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my gosh, just look at the view. I can't get over. Oh, wow. I did not realize that would mine so fast. This is my efficiency 2 diamond pick. I just built like randomly because I needed a new diamond pick. But yeah, something like in this corner right here. I'm getting good vibes from where I am right now. Oh my God, there's an ocelot. I forgot about ocelots. Kind of. Also, apples drop from trees now. I don't remember actually reading that in the patch notes, but it looks like they do, because I just found an apple naturally, and I didn't, find it in a dungeon. So yeah, there are ocelots for sure in this update, which is very, very cool. I just can't get over this. Look how cool this is right now. I am a sucker for the jungle biomes. So I'm thinking right in this corner little area that I'm kind of trying to lay out in my head is going to be where I want to plop down a little tiny base sort of deal. It's going to be hard to build the thing I'm envisioning, and I have, pulled up to kind of inspire me on this build, but I think it would look so cool if I can pull it off. So that is going to be a project for maybe starting later this episode, maybe next episode or something, but I don't know. But for now, what I want to do is actually just kind of connect this area to our other area from the nether. Yeah, the nether is obviously going to be our go-to way to get back and forth between this place and the main base and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and just set up a nether portal. I guess right here, I'm not going to overthink the placement or anything. Should I put some more thought and emphasis onto where I'm placing this? Probably, but I'm not. So we're going to go ahead and just sort of do it before things get too crazy in the jungle. Again, it's kind of hard to really defend yourself too well here. So we're going to go ahead and just, get going, plop down another portal, and see where we end up in the nether. Okay, not entirely sure what I expected, but here we are in the nether for sure. So yeah, we just got to find a way to connect this back to our other main nether portal. So that's going to be a bit of a tricky thing, but we're going to try. So I think I have it figured out. We're actually going to go ahead and bridge this way, and it's going to link up, in theory, to my main area over by the Victoria Mansion. I don't know how far it is from there. Of course, we traveled decently far, but the nether travel goes a little bit faster. The other thing I meant to do was bring fire resistance, because it's very possible I fall here. However, the one thing I'm going to be mega big brain Minecraft YouTuber about, and this is something I did not plan at all, I just literally just thought of this, is I'm going to build myself a cauldron. you might be asking, what the heck are you doing? The cauldron is in case I fall in this lava, plummet to my, what would likely be my death, and then I can swim out of there, plop down a cauldron, and use a water bucket in the cauldron. And then get in the cauldron and save myself. So that's the theory that we're going with right now, because I am not feeling the most comfortable going over this. I do even have like fire resistance potions made that I meant to bring with me for this aspect of getting back. And I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way because the X needs to go down to 84. So really I have about like 200, 190-ish blocks I need to go. And then my Z coordinates are lined up here, and 93 is the correct Y level. So everything should line up pretty well. I didn't bring that much nether brick, so we might not even make it, but we're going to go ahead and give it the right try. Originally I was going to go this way. That would have been really bad because that's the wrong way. So I'm going to go ahead and bridge this way. Wish me luck. I'm a little nervous if you can't tell. So I have run out of netherite brick. However, I can see it. Yeah, it's really not that far at all. It's not too bad. Of course, it's going to be hard to make this bridge over here, but I've run out of netherite brick, which is a little bit upsetting. I don't know if I actually put the coordinates in right because it doesn't look like this lines up where I wanted it to, but it might, so hopefully it does. Wow, okay, we actually did it right. I'm not surprised. No, I'm confident that I knew exactly what I was doing. So we have this lined up, so both of the kind of corners are going to line up here with nether brick, but I'm out of nether brick. I might have some back at the base, but yeah, the big thing is that I'm back here, and I can run literally a straight line into the jungle base, which, okay, the jungle base is not yet existent, so we got to work on that soon, now, kind of. Another cool thing in this update is they actually changed it so now stone brick slabs or any kind of slab gives you 6 for 3, which makes more sense. And it just, oh, look how many slabs I just got. I don't know if I actually needed to make that many. I think I did. This is also all the nether brick we have. Can you do this with that? No, I didn't think so. Also, you can't make nether brick like stairs. I lied. You can't make, okay, you can do both of those things, just no slabs. All right, well, excuse me. But anyways, this is nice because it actually gives us quite a few more, I have so much nether rack now. This gives us quite a few more stone bricks. I don't know why I placed it. It gives us quite a few more stone bricks. Also, my dog, or the baby dog ship is like whimpering, and I really don't like it. Like, you're okay, man. Just stop stressing me out. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and start working on this path. I guess I don't need this apple. We can plop it somewhere. We can start working on this path a little bit. This is all the nether brick I have, so that's a little unfortunate. Also, I remember my fire resistance potion. So, there we go. That's nice. This time, maybe I won't be so scared. And we're pretty much done with the pathway. That's a lie. That's a complete and utter lie. I don't know why I said that. But we do have the main structure of the path done. The fact that we have a 2x2 and at least somewhat of a railing. Somewhat, yeah, we need to get more nether brick, and if you don't know, I think I've explained it before, but if you don't know, to get more nether brick, I just have to go mine it from another fortress. There's one down there. I thought you'd be able to see it. You can't really, but there's one over there I just keep chipping away at. Eventually there's going to be nothing left of that fortress. I just keep getting nether brick from it. You can't craft it, unfortunately. But the main part of the bridge is there, like the bridge part. I can just run from base to soon to be base. I was going to say base to base. This is not a base quite yet, but very easily, very connected. Something I've been wanting to do in my world forever is just have easier access to the different locations in the world through the nether. And we've always had that, sort of, but like now it's just turning out so well, thanks to, I think, 2 episodes ago when we started work on the whole nether transformation thing. So here we are now in the jungle night. Oh my god, I love it. I love the jungle. I keep saying it, but I do. That creeper over there is going to definitely surprise and scare me. And like I was saying, I think this like little corner right here is going to be where I'm going to set up base. Also, ferns. Ferns have been in the game before, right? Like they've been around, right? Like I'm not losing my mind. Anyways, we're going to like clear out this area a little bit so we can have some solid ground to build on. And then we can start like replanting things if I think I've taken away too much. This nether portal will also likely move as well to be either in the base or something. I'm not entirely sure because I actually really like the nether portal that is like literally in the base. Also, I can get some vines as well. I like the nether portal that is literally in the base in the Victoria Mansion. So that's really, really cool. And yeah, I'm going to start shearing a lot of stuff because I think I'm going to need, of course, is this? Yeah, that's jungle wood. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to need a lot of leaves as well for this build. I might not, but you know, I feel like I should do more of leaves. Like they're such a great little detail adder. So yeah, I'm going to work on clearing this area out and then we can start envisioning for the actual build. Guys, I'm getting very, very excited about the potential of this build. I'm looking at this area and I think it's like absolutely perfect for what I was envisioning, the kind of area I would stumble upon. So that's really, really nice. Step one done. However, we also have to build it. And what I think I might actually do is take a little bit of a break from the game and actually go into creative mode and try to build it as well. Again, I need to like find a similar jungle biome and stuff like that to build it in creative mode and then come back and replace or replicate it in the survival. It's been working really well every time I've done that, so I might go ahead and take a little personal break and try to do that. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long to sketch everything out. Again, I'm really excited about the idea behind this build. Would you guys believe me if I told you that we have built the jungle base in Minecraft? Yes, we have, but not here. It doesn't exist in this world. No, it is currently residing in my super flat world, where I built out pretty much the entire schematics of the base I want to build. Actually, I built the entire thing, not even just an outline. I basically went through and finished the entire build of this jungle base I want to create. However, obviously, I have to make it in survival. So, yeah, it's kind of an interesting process, something I've been testing out and doing a lot recently. And it is going to be something that I continue to do here. This base is going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to be mixing together a lot of wood types. Should I have done all of that? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to be mixing together pretty much all the different wood types because that is a big thing in this update is that we have all these different wood types, trying to make it look very, natural within the environment with trees and foliage and just kind of a fun vibe all around. So that is what we're going to do. As you can see, this ugly nether rack right here is kind of the outline. This is where it's going to be kind of unfolding. The only thing I've built is this pathway up because I just kind of needed a quick visualization of where it's going to reside, like within this mountain. We're probably going to have to dig out a lot of this, but whatever, I'm prepared to do that. So we're going to go ahead and just get started on the very first layer of this. Oh, okay, also, I'm just starting kind of building process right now, but something else I realized when I was building in creative is that this was actually added into the game. Now we can place upside down stairs, which is kind of huge, if you ask me. This is something I've been waiting on forever because I love doing this kind of design. It's really nothing crazy, but hi. It's really nothing crazy, shouldn't change the entire world, but it is something that I really like. And yeah, this is the very first portion of the build. In progress, not done, 100%, you'll see. So it has been a little bit of time, a couple of days actually, of going through and building this base, basically twice. I think I mentioned it probably earlier. I don't really know how I'm editing this video, but I think I mentioned it as I'm building the base on one world, on my super flat world, and then I've been hopping back and forth and building it on the survival world. And I went ahead and just basically did the whole thing. This is the same kind of method I did for the swamp hut when I built that base. And I basically have it pretty much completed, and it's time for the reveal of the base. It's not 100% done, but let's go ahead and just do it. There we are. This is it for the most part. I think there's a couple more touches and stuff I want to do, but this is looking like none other than the jungle base right here. I think it looks very, very nice in my personal opinion. It's a little bit... I don't want to say smaller than my original idea. No, it's about right, because like from this angle, I think it looks really, really good. Maybe like... I don't know. I'm trying to stack up maybe and just kind of get a little peek of what it looks like here. Yeah, the theme obviously that I'm going for was a jungle, secluded little base, overgrown sort of look. Of course, I have the foliage and the vines everywhere. Hopefully not the same kind of vibe as the swamp hut. If you guys remember what that one looks like, the same kind of thing where I did like leaves and stuff. I think this one's a little bit more colorful. I really want to touch up around here, maybe plant some more trees and grass and whatnot. And the inside isn't really done either. So we're going to go ahead and just do a whole tour. This is essentially the main entrance right here. And this is like the lobby room. I don't really know what else I'm going to put in here, if anything I'm going to put in here. And then there's two ways you can go. Let's go to the left first. A small little hallway. You step around outside. I'm going to break that one torch. And this is a waterfall, a very obviously man-made waterfall. Comes out from there, and it flows down in here. I think I might make a little pond or something right underneath me. Then, of course, you can come in here, and this is where I'm going to be doing a lot of my work. I'm going to put some chests and furnaces in here. I have a really fun idea of something we can try to do in here in a bit. I think that might turn out to be really, really cool if the thing I'm thinking actually ends up working. We'll wait and see. But anyways, I'll show you guys what's out this way in a second. I'll found something out kind of interesting, but this is the main way to get up and down throughout our base. The reason this kind of goes down, I will show you in just a second. But for now, we can continue coming up. This is going to be, I think, the bedroom, probably. A small little bedroom here. More areas that are walkable. You can walk around out here. Will I really be walking around all that much? I don't really know unless we put something out there for the reason we should be walking around. But then you come the way up here, and this, of course, is going to be where I'm going to do my enchanting. Yes, so I can plop an enchanting table in there and, you know, get it going. Actually, fun fact, these bookshelves came from the Stronghold. Yes, I went back to the Stronghold, broke a ton of the bookshelves in that library area, and I just transported them here. And I think I can probably build the rest of it. I just ran out of wood. Not like completely ran out of wood, but just for this small project right here. So yeah, this is what the base is kind of going to look like. Now, again, I don't know if I'm going to be moving here permanently. This is my new base, and for this foreseeable future, you know, I might move a good amount of stuff and just see if that ends up happening. But also, I forgot to show you guys this. This is the underneath. Yeah, it's ugly. It's horrible. It's not finished at all. This is a big thing that I was saying like a second ago, is if I'm going to be working in here or not. My idea for underneath the base would be like animals and farms and stuff. Obviously trying to make it look a little nicer than just this gross, you know, amalgamation. I don't know how to say that. This gross collection of blocks, but, you know, down here make it into like an animal farm and like some grass, or not grass, but like crops growing and stuff. Just a couple ideas like that. Of course, I can kind of just get in here like this. Is it the most well-protected base in the world? No, but that's part of the fun. That's part of the journey, the experience. But yeah, out here this way, I actually did discover something somewhat interesting. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. I actually found a pretty cool looking cave as well. And I just love the jungle themed caves with the vines overgrowing and all of them. I didn't really explore it. I just kind of peeked in here, and it looks like it's actually pretty expansive. I think the other way, it definitely goes like deeper. So this could be a really nice cave to set off and explore, because we are low on a lot of stuff. This is about to break. I want some new diamond gear and stuff. My diamond armor is pretty low, so diamonds is the big thing I really want to find. Hopefully that ends up happening here somehow, some way. Will this be the main entrance to get to that cave? Probably not. I might just block that off like right now. But yeah, there's a couple things I got to do in here. Obviously, I want to make the chests and everything set up, so I got to do that. One other thing I want to do really quick is actually move the nether portal. So this might be a bit of a challenge. I was kind of taking a step back to look of where I wanted to put it. Oh, also, before I do anything else, I may as well show you guys the super flat. So we jump into the super flat world here, and this is exactly what I was saying. So the big difference, obviously, is the slimes everywhere. They are super annoying, but this is basically one for one. Most things were the same. So yeah, I went in here and built it. I took a good amount of screenshots, and this is kind of the chest setup and things I'm thinking. As you can see, this is a bit of a tease of what I'm thinking, as well as the redstone lamp, which was added in this update. So some spoilers I didn't really want to reveal, but whatever, it happens. But yeah, this is kind of, I don't know why this is like this, but still, this is sort of a one for one pretty much of the base I ended up building. I think there's some differences and stuff, like this is maybe slightly different and whatnot, but regardless, it's still pretty much the base. Now, this entire base was based off of, I keep saying the word base, was based off this image right here. Now, this was made by that Twitter artist that I was mentioning earlier that does a lot of voxel art. And I just absolutely love the aesthetic of this kind of look. The blocky, square, you know, wooden area sort of look. And this was the original schematic of it over here. So this was the original outline. As you could see, different sections made up of different like squares. Kind of what I went ahead with here with the different wood types and stuff. But yeah, very similar thing here. Except obviously this is a lot bigger, especially like this main room here is huge, and then it continues on with so many different rooms. This is almost a one for one of that image I showed you guys a second ago. That was the attempt with this one. However, midway through building it, I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling this. This is a little much for something I don't even know is going to be a permanent base. It's going to take a lot of collecting of a lot of different wood types and everything like that. And I have to figure out what to do with all these rooms. You know, I don't even know what I'm going to put in all these rooms on this smaller version, which is, of course, the one we ended up going with. And I think this is a much better choice. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pop back over into the good old-fashioned or good classic world 1. Also, the colors just look nicer on this one because it is, of course, a jungle biome. And I think I've mentioned it already a couple times, but I love the jungle biome look. So, very, very cool here. I'm thinking of moving the portal in here so it's kind of out of the way. I think the purple look for the portal, excuse me, might not look very well. My other thought was underneath, you know, underneath the whole thing in that little area got to clear out. But I was kind of looking over here. Like, why not just like here, you know, where I'm looking right now? Is this another little cave I just exposed? What is down here? Oh, it actually connects to this one. Okay, interesting. Well, regardless though, I'm going to dig this out really quick, and I think I'm going to move my portal over here. I think that would actually look pretty interesting. Wait, how do I get out of bed? How do I get out? The bed is occupied. No, I jumped in the bed and I was like, wait, I should just move the bed to the bedroom, but I couldn't do it. All right, well, next night, tomorrow night, I will do that. I am currently on a small mini adventure through the jungle looking for I just need one piece of gravel. That's all I need because I realize I don't have a flint and steel. I have, iron to make the steel part, but no flint and gravel. There it is. Cool. All right. So that jungle, it's interesting. I was going to say not very thick, dense or whatever, but, it does its job. Yeah, let's get some flint here. There it is. All right, now this is the real test. How is this base going to look when I'm kind of coming out of the jungle right here? I think it looks pretty cool. The one thing that's distracting me, of course, is this. So I'm going to move that literally right now. But no, I think it's pretty cool. I definitely want to replant some of the trees and stuff around here. So it's like really kind of hidden away. But I think it's all coming together very, very well. Okay, there we go. I don't like holding the flint and steel next to my very, very obviously wood heavy area right here. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. So that portal is broken over there. I saw that creeper. I see you. Whatever, I'm gonna pretend I don't though. We're gonna jump through this because I'm actually kind of curious to see if it just automatically links up to the other one in the nether, if it builds a new one. It looks like it just links up to this one, which is, I guess, fine with me. It's kind of an awkward angle right here. But we're gonna go jump back into it and see if it makes a different one. That would be kind of annoying, and it does not. All right, so I guess effectively portal moved, and let's see if this looks a little bit better. The portal kind of hidden away. And this creeper, I may as well get him before he gets me. Again, with my, I didn't even just shoot the second one. My amazing bow here, which durability is running out way too quick because it's an amazing bow. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Very, very hidden into the side, so I'm a fan of that. Okay, so I'm starting the process of moving some chests in here. I don't know how determined I am to be very organized. I'm going to be honest. So what I'm thinking right now is I'm thinking blocks in this one, items in this one, tools in this one. I know. Okay, look. I get that's the worst kind of organization you could probably ever do. But like, just for a temporary little jungle base, do we need to go that crazy? I don't know. Also, I'm thinking minerals in this one, food in this one, and like maybe coal in here. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go back to the main base here in a second, or the current main base, the Victoria Mansion. But first things first is I gotta sleep in here. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set our new spawn up here at the jungle base to make it kind of official. I guess official as in like the jungle base is getting set up. Not quite done quite yet. Obviously, I'm gonna make another enchanting table too. I just realized that kind of sucks. But regardless, though, let's go ahead and jump down here. I probably should do better with the vines so then I can like get down easier. But we're gonna jump into this little area here. We're going to get a boatload of different stuff and then bring it over just so we can kind of start transferring some stuff. Again, I'm not going to move everything in the world because that seems like a lot of work and also kind of unnecessary because I think the way I'm framing it right now, I think I've said this a couple times, I think you guys get it, but the Victoria Mansion is still the main base. The jungle base is kind of like an outpost, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the best way to put it, like an outpost. I don't know, something like that. No, I just realized something. I just got over here and I'm realizing now that I think the little guy grew up, which is so sad. I was kind of hoping that the dude with the saddle would just never grow up because now he's just a normal pig with a saddle. Not that interesting, but at least you guys know that the pig in the saddle has an interesting history and he's not just a pig in the saddle. And he's going to have offspring as well. There you go. So also when I'm killing in here, I got to make sure that I do not, accidentally kill him. I'm sure I won't do that, but still, regardless. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, that's kind of sad, though. I was really hoping he would be kind of stuck as a baby forever, so then our world would be a little unique with things like that. Why are there so few sheep? Do I just never breed the sheep? Yeah, okay, the breeding thing's a little annoying. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting kind of pushed in a corner, but still. Okay, honestly, that was not too bad at all. I'm not done, kind of done, because I think I've moved pretty much all the blocks I want to, or blocks, items, and everything like that I want to. Of course, I didn't move everything, because I think that would be a lot and kind of unnecessary, because like I said, this isn't like a permanent new base. I gotta stop saying that, because I think you guys get the point. But anyways, I feel like I've moved enough where I can kind of continue working on things here without having to go back for pretty much most things. The thing I want to work on right now is kind of what I was teasing earlier, is I want to work on some sort of brewing situation right here. So I want to get a little idea that uses both a brewing stand, while also having a redstone lamp light up. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an interesting one, but basically what we're going to be trying to do is you start brewing something, maybe you hit a button, and as soon as you hit the button that you started brewing, the light will go off when it's done. That's the general idea. So yeah, we'll see if we can kind of get that done. And I'm thinking the redstone can kind of be in here, like behind in here and kind of exposed, maybe in glass or something. Of course, I can see that there's, what is it? Some stuff peeking out right here. So we kind of block that and whatnot. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit of work. I'm going to go ahead and get kind of the idea down here, and then we'll see if we can do the redstone. I'm grabbing the gold. You know what time it is, people. It is time for the return of the glorious gold button push. Amazing. Wow. I don't even have any buttons or anything set up. So yeah, probably should have waited to do that. But yeah, gold button block. Cool. Also, I may as well go ahead and make the very first piece of redstone lamp. Yeah, I think we've kind of spoiled that this is a new thing in this update. But here it is. Yeah, this is the fabled redstone lamp, which is actually a pretty cool block. Of course, it is just a light powered by redstone. So that is going to be very, very cool to play around with. And of course, as you can see, what I'm doing right here is I am absolutely playing around with it. I'm setting up a brewing thing, and the idea is that it'll light up when the brewing is done. So yeah, hopefully this all works out well. Button recipe is still a little strange. It's funny. All these updates later, and it's still the 2 instead of just the dot right now. Okay, I think we are ready for the very first test of this. I don't actually think it's set up correctly, and I actually do have a spider eye on me. Actually, let's use something correct. Let's actually make some awkward potions here real quick. We have some nether wart. So basically the idea is this, of course, needs to be a little bit prettier eventually. Basically the idea is we plop in the nether wart, it starts cooking, and you press this button. Now, what's going to happen is there is going to be a long redstone signal being sent, a lot of repeaters being used. There's probably a way to do this even better without that many redstone repeaters, but I'm bad at redstone, so I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and just chill. That light went on. It was also supposed to make this note block go off, but it did not. But it seems like it timed it up pretty well. If you ask me. So basically the light goes on when these are done. I probably could have done that a little bit better to actually see when that would have went off. But okay, let's actually try this again with another thing. Do I not have any sugarcane? Did I not bring a single piece of sugarcane? I did. Okay, cool. So we're actually going to make ourselves some speed potions here real quick. So we're going to go and plop it in. Oh, shoot. No, get out of there. Okay, I messed up because what I'm supposed to be having here is originally the idea was I'm just going to hit a button like around here and this resets it. So it pushes it back. But I don't have that set up yet because I think it'd be cooler if it did it automatically. But we'll figure out if we can do that or not. So basically, yeah, let's go ahead and actually, yeah, I'll just show you guys really quick the idea here. So basically, when it resets, it just pushes that back. And then when it goes again, which we're going to do just like now, so sugar plopped in, you hit the button, and then we're going to check it as soon as that light goes off and as soon as we hear a ding, which again, we didn't hear a ding that first time. So that's a little upsetting. Maybe I messed up somewhere. I'm not sure, but we're just going to chill. Let's say we're doing some extra stuff and we're going to wait for this light. Boom, there was a ding and a light, and it's not quite done yet. So we need a little bit more time, maybe like 2 more repeaters in here, and then we can go for it. All right, we're going to go ahead and use a guest here this time and press the button. I kind of was a little bit delayed, though, so let's keep that in mind. But yeah, this is going to go. Got a little crazy at the end there trying to squeeze in some redstone, but I think it all works together. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead, chill, watch this thing go. Hopefully I have them all on the right ticks, which is the longest tick. But we're going to go ahead and let this thing ride out, and it's going to ding. We're going to check it, and okay, it's basically done. You know what I mean? Like, it's not 100% done, but it's basically done. Now, we're going to leave it like that with that aspect there. Now, what we need to do next is actually set it up so this thing turns off the light. I'm thinking we could very easily just make it so we push a button here, and then this might even be set up already. Let me go ahead and see really quick. Let's go ahead and see if I actually already did that, because I was messing with it earlier. We could do it like this. No, it's not. Okay, but I could do it just like that, and you push it and it turns back off the light. The only thing with that is that I have to remember to turn the light back off every single time. Not that it'd be that big of a deal, but, you know, hey, excuse you, I was talking here. Yeah, I think I did mention earlier that this might not be the safest, you know, base I've ever built, but, you know, we can work on lighting and stuff later. You know, people just, I guess they can just walk in, but still. All right, whatever. Yeah, let me brainstorm here just a little bit more. Final steps are going in. I thought about doing glass panes. Should I do glass panes, actually? Let me see how glass panes actually look here real quick. I know I'm really bad at just, you know, making glass then breaking it, because I still do not have silk touch quite yet in this world. Glass panes, I actually like them a lot better, actually, because they line up with the window thing I'm doing. So, yep, there goes that glass. But yeah, the glass panes right here, this is pretty much done. As you can see, I just ended up using a button here, but we're going to go ahead and give you guys a quick little overview of how the whole thing works. one last time. So basically we get ourselves our bottles here. We can just fill them up right here. Of course, I probably could use like a cauldron, but the cauldrons suck, so I'm just using that. We're gonna go put these in there. I have some of this stuff right here. Another wort, we're gonna make an awkward potion. We're gonna plop it right there. Push that button as pretty much as fast as we can there. And then we can just go ahead and start minding our own business. So what we're going to do right now is actually try to start dumping off some of this stuff. Yeah, of course, this is the least organized I've probably ever been in my entire world, but whatever. Okay, this is probably getting kind of close. So you can kind of peek, boom, ding, and yeah, it finished around the same time. So to reset it though, we just push that right there. Awkward potions in here. What should I make? I actually am a huge fan of speed potions, so I might go ahead and make another thing of the speed potions. Grab some sugar, plop it in here, push the button, and we continue just dumping stuff off from our inventory into these things. Again, like I said, this is like the least organized I've ever been, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of just liberating just to dump things wherever kind of you want. Not really wherever you want. There's some methods to this madness, but still, for the most part, it's kind of messy. Oh, we heard the ding, and in case we forget, then the light is on anyways. You check it, our potions are done. Reset it, get these out of here, and there you go. So that is pretty much it for this little experiment over here in this corner. Not too bad, honestly. It took a little bit of time. Obviously, I'm not the best of redstone ever. But yeah, honestly, good job. We got it. So, not bad. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is go fishing. Did you guys expect me to say that? Probably not. However, while building this stuff, I've been seeing a lot of those guys. Can you see them? It's kind of hard to see up there, but there is an ocelot. There are a lot of ocelots all over the place here, and what you need for the ocelots are fish. Now, of course, I probably have some fish back at the old base, at the Victoria Mansion, but you know what? It never hurts to go on a fishing trip. So let's go ahead and explore our jungle just a little bit more. Hi, pigs. Hi, sheep. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. Also, I was trying to brainstorm. Ooh, is that snow on a jungle one? That's kind of a weird sight, but I was kind of brainstorming a little bit what we should do. Wait, there's another ocelot right there. They're all over the place. I just don't see any water at all. I've been trying to brainstorm just a little bit about what we should do with the animals and things around here. Should we try to, you know, put them in the basement? That sounds weird. But put them in the underground area to try to build a little farm out of them? Or should we, what exactly should we do there? So I think that what we want to do is chickens. Yeah, I think we should really focus on chickens because we don't actually have to go out and get animals and worry about breeding them and making a farm with wheat and everything. Ah, there we go. Finally a pond. Making a farm with wheat and everything, because chickens, they sort of just chill out and they reproduce by themselves. They just kind of make eggs. So I think a chicken farm, of all things, would probably be the best option. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing in the basement area, is maybe a little chicken farm. Ow, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can't just drop onto any water, and it hurts. It hurts. Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of these fish here, though. All right, so I did actually spot one the next morning. I saw him for like half a second up here. We're going to go ahead and try to get him. I think we have to probably get a little bit closer. Again, these things are sort of tough to get. You have to be like really like sneaky with it and slow. Where'd he go? I swear he's right there. Okay, there he is. Is he going to come? No, he's like running kind of. He's like slowly like running away. Now, come on, be cool, be cool, be cool. He does not like me at all, even though I have the food he wants. He has to come to me, I think. I don't know. I'm really bad at these things. So, he's going. Okay, he's coming back. Hi. Hi. No, why are you running? Feed. One. Boom! We have ourselves a black cat. Wow. Okay, yeah, so he just really transforms right into a cat. That is crazy. And I guess the black cat is kind of cool. I don't really know what kind of different cats you have, but hopefully he doesn't fall off a cliff. But that is pretty cool. I like his eyes, the green eyes. What should we name this dude? I didn't really think about a name until right now. Something with the green eyes, maybe like, I don't know. That's actually going to go ahead and wrap it up for this episode, as I was saying a bit ago. I really do appreciate you guys checking out the series. The next episode, again, I don't know if we're going to update quite yet. We're going to have to wait and see. So make sure to keep checking out this series because we keep going through all kinds of different Minecraft stuff and doing a lot with it. So thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.